Hi, I'm back for our Captain Awesome to the Rescue story. All right, let's kind of review what we've already learned and read in the story. Our main character is named, that's right, Eugene. And do you remember what his funny last name is that I like saying? McGillicuddy. McGillicuddy. Okay, so Eugene McGillicuddy. And we've learned that he pretends to be a superhero, and that's, let's see, him and his family moved to a new town, right? Because dad got a new job, and he's starting school. So yesterday we read that it was his first day of school and he was late, right? And do you remember what he thought principals and vice principals do, right? They stomp around with their big bricks on their feet and wrap students up in their spider webs if they're late and stuff. So he ran and hid inside a classroom, which so happened to be the classroom he needed to be in. And he thought the teacher was a villain who was trying to get information and read his mind, right? And he called her name was Miss Beasley, but what does he call her? Do you remember? It's super close to Beasley. Miss Beastly, right? And then there was a little girl with two pink bows in her hair, right? Remember? And she was not very friendly to a new student. Even if he wasn't new, you shouldn't treat friends like that, right? And her name, do you remember what name he gave her? Little Miss Stinky Pinky. All right, so let's get going on to chapter 4, introducing Turbo. Let's see who Turbo is. Eugene's second day at school was much like his first. A ringing bell and a narrow escape from Principal Brickfoot. Meredith Mooney, remember that's the girl he calls the Stinky Pinky. Meredith Mooney called him pizza breath. So what if Eugene liked to sneak leftover pizza from the fridge for breakfast? That's my favorite. Miss Beasley once again called on him to stand in front of the class. That's when things got weirder than a frog with 3 eyes and a purple cowboy hat. How would you like to be in charge of Turbo? Miss Beasley asked. What was this Operation Turbo? Some kind of supervillain trap? Was Eugene being called on to save the school? To turn up the air conditioning? To find out what was being served for lunch today? That was easy. Something gross. Turbo, Eugene said. What's a turbo? Turbo is our class pet. He's a hamster. Miss Beasley pointed to a cage in the back of the room. A little brown and white hamster was happily spinning on his squeaky metal exercise wheel. Here's the first picture. Here's that weirder than a 3-eyed purple cowboy hat wearing frog. And then here is Turbo, a little happy hamster spinning on his wheel. Eugene paused. Definitely a trap. What? Turbo? I'm supposed to take care of Turbo? Meredith whined, clearly unhappy with Miss Beasley's choice. Mine! Meredith! I'll do it, Eugene blurted. Even if it was a trap, if it made Meredith unhappy, Eugene was ready to go. Eugene's heart soared like Super Dude's. After that time, he put Commander Barface in space jail in issue number 34. Meredith, like many villains, had a calendar to prove it was her turn to care for the little furry creature. Unfortunately, she held it too close to Turbo's cage. The roly-poly hamster grabbed her calendar in his paws and started chomping. Started chomping so fast that Eugene understood why he was called Turbo. Turbo stopped chewing and looked up at Eugene. Did the hamster just smile? I really like this hamster, Eugene said. He was also starting to think that maybe, Just maybe Miss Beasley wasn't so bad after all. And we will stop there. Would you guys like to take care of a classroom pet? Wouldn't that have been fun? I love taking care of pets. All right. Well, snack time is over. We will find out some more what happens to Eugene and maybe now his new friend, Turbo, the hamster. Bye, guys.